Frio started off from the clinician aspect. So we know that every day we need to administer oxygen to our patients. So we have, the Rotameter B, which is a tool that has been used for over 100 years. We know what needs to be done, and we do it very badly on a day-to-day basis. That's the starting idea to develop our Oxygenov. So we first described the administration of oxygen to patients back in the late 19th century. And since then, there were substantial modifications to the way oxygen has been administered. And whilst there's no possibility of titrating oxygen, so this device, for the first time, although oxygen is administered to hundreds of millions of patients around the world, whereas for the time being, there hasn't been any device enabling to adapt in an absolute precise manner the flow of oxygen to a patient. So it is about delivering an extremely reliable use in acute care, intensive care, as well as in pulmonology unit. This device and this improved service, this is about safely administering oxygen, absolutely authentic to the prescription of the physician. And for us, this is an absolutely considerable step forward to testing this device with our patients. So first of all, we want to cover all specialties and types of patients through in the hospital environment, also with patients in their homes. And many of them need oxygen on a day-to-day basis. So this is about addressing a global market. So we're starting with Europe, but the projects in the other countries are included as well. So the Frio 2 is an oxygenotherapy device. It is really important because this meets a really daily and very important need in the hospital practice, which is oxygenotherapy. Most patients in hospitals are administered oxygen, regardless of the unit, the type of units, whether it's intensive care, pulmonology, cardiology, daycare. So these in acute care units, but it is ill prescribed today. This is not really the bead flow meter allows just a very approximate adjustment, and so this treatment needed to be automated, and this treatment is really good when it comes to automation. So it complies with the clinical recommendations simply because the number of settings that you need to be compliant with the literature would be huge for the actual staff. So that is really much better than the flow meter H, and this applies to most hospitalized patients. At some point or another during their stay, they are administered oxygenotherapy. So indications are very wide, and our objective is to disseminate these products to all potential applications in hospitals, because we're starting with the first version with a system that's mostly focused on hospital use in hospital environments, covering a wide range of applications for the most acute care to chronic care. And secondly, we'd like to develop a version that's adapted for chronic and respiratory, so the stress, and so these, and we have a intensive care, so the high flow version, and with a hospital version and a home version. So beyond the respiratory failure or insufficiency. So we can cover all of these solutions for all these stages of the patient's path. So my name is Nicolas Nkou. I'm the chief advisor in charge of the economic affairs at the Maison de Québec in Paris. So Oxino today deliver the presentations in front of specialists, clinicians, and physicians, presentations of the new product, a new high technology product used in oxygenotherapy, the free O2. And our role is to support and assist Quebec-based companies in developing, understanding the markets, and more particularly in France. So we attend with them and economic fairs. We organize B2B meetings as well as consultancy and activities such as that of today. We're delighted to welcome Oxino for presenting their products in front of users.